Obviously, it wasn't our day today. Can I tell you? It was a great coach, great major league manager that once was asked about momentum in baseball, and his quote was legendary. He said, "Your momentum in baseball is as good as tomorrow's starting pitcher." And I think that was pretty evident today. We played great these last 2 days. Our starting pitchers were phenomenal, gave us a chance to win. Today, we gave up 7 runs in the first inning. I think we had 5 walks in the first inning, if I'm not mistaken. So, you dig yourself such a big hole, and when you're facing good arms, it's just really difficult to come back. Not that we swung the bats great at all today. Bo got into one and got it, gave us some life, but we just couldn't continue from there. And we held him there for a while. Becker did a good job there for several innings, and then he got a cramp in his calf and had to come out. It probably affected the pitch he threw to Furness, the home run. And then we walked 3 batters in a row and looked like we might get out of it, but after the double play, but then we gave up a base hit. And, before you know it, the game's out of hand. So just wasn't our day today.
I got a couple for you. One, Dylan Esky was supposed to make the start today. Is there an update on him?
Yeah, I had to scratch him. He has a lower back problem that's been bothering him all week. He's been progressing, and I just felt that we couldn't throw him out there. He just came off the oblique thing, and now he's got a back issue, and I just felt like if we tried to pitch him today, that he probably would not have been very effective, number one, and number two, probably would have meant that we would be dealing with it for the remainder of the year. So I had to scratch him and went to Jarvis, and Jarvis didn't have it today.
And then Marlett only got 1 batter to warm up. It was, I think, after the 4th batter, he jogged out there and he came in to face the 6th. Did you feel like he was ready to go at that point, or did you just kind of have to make the move with the way Jarvis was struggling?
Oh, no, he was ready. Yeah, we wouldn't bring him in unless there was an injury, if he wasn't ready, and then they'd get all the pitches that he needs. No, they radioed down that he was ready to go. So he just, he threw a curveball for a strike, and the kid jumped on it and hit a grand slam.
Is there anything you can take from getting an SEC series win that you'll take into, the final 4 weeks of the season?
Well, yeah, sure. It was good to win a series, and today was one game, but, disappointing. Obviously we're hoping for a sweep. We've dug ourselves such a big hole in the league that, a sweep would have given us a lot of hope, that and you still have, a chance to accomplish some things, but obviously letting one get away from us at home like that was very disappointing today. But I'm proud of the guys that they haven't given up, and they won a series against a top 10 team. 2 great pitching performances. We had a lot of good things happen in these last 2 days. I thought the crowds were fantastic all weekend. I really appreciate the support of the community and the South Carolina fans. I just wish we could have given them a better performance today.
Do you have an update on Henry or Gavin?
On Kazmar, yeah, he tweaked his hamstring. I don't know how serious it is. I haven't seen him after the game yet. Hopefully it's not too bad. We'll just have to wait and see. I don't know why we've been having so many problems with cramps and muscle stuff, but it happened earlier this year with Jarvis Evans pitching, and today it was with Becker pitching, and today Henry, when he was running out, he smashed that ball at the second baseman, was running down. I could see that something happened, so I immediately asked him when he came to the dugout, and he just said he felt something grab in his leg. So I just don't know the severity of it right now, John. And Gavin got hit I think it was the first inning. He took a foul tip off the knuckle in his throwing hand, and we'll just have to see. I hope it's not a fracture, but it was sore. Again, just kind of a precautionary thing. I took him out of the game so that it wouldn't get any worse. And I'm sure that he wanted to play through it, but you get a adrenaline rush, that type of thing. But I haven't talked to the trainer yet to get an update for you. I'm sorry, I don't have any updates on either one of them.
Coach, Matthew Becker came into the game, had a little bit of a shaky start, but then over the next 4 innings had a pretty solid performance. What were some of the things that you liked from what he was doing today?
Yeah, well, he came in and walked 3 batters, I think, in a row, if I'm not mistaken. And that was kind of a rough start, but then we got out of it, and, he was able to hold the tide there for a while until he gave up the home run. He threw a lot of strikes, and that's, we didn't have a lot of that today. How many walks we have today? 10? Yeah. It's hard to win when you walk 10 batters, that's for sure. Something we didn't do the last 2 days, but for a while there, Matthew threw a lot of strikes, and I hit a few balls off him, but we made some plays and they hit him right at him. And so when it rains, it pours. Gets a ground ball and the ball gets stuck in Scobie's glove. I was like, okay, probably isn't a hard day today when things like that start happening. Okay, guys. Y'all have a happy Easter.